Hello again. Come on in, sit down. Watch me unstuff some of my bills for this week. Got a little spendy this week. And this is Alicia with the Struggle Budget. I am working on maintaining or improving my saving and organizing of my monthly expenses. And this is part of what I need to do before I go to the bank to restuff my binders. So as I said, this is just going to be an unstuffing video because I had quite a lot of unexpected, well, not quite a lot, but a couple unexpected expenses that were a little high. And so I need to do a little creative pulling out of the folders, and we'll see if I can get that done today so that I can do my bills. I got some glue on my desk. How do I have glue on my desk when I don't do anything like that over here? I'm gonna blame it on the kids, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right in because I wanna get this done so I can run to the bank before they close, because it's Saturday, so they close early. And then during the week, they almost all close at 5 o'clock, and I don't get home before 5 o'clock to get to the bank. So they're making it complicated for me to get to the bank to get cash. So I'm gonna start off with my normal bills binder, mostly bills binder. This is the groceries for this is for not 2 weeks. This is from the 7th through today, which is, what is today? I think it's the 14th. And my phone is occupied at the moment, so I can't even check the date for sure. I think it's the 14th. But since I get paid on the 15th and it falls on a Sunday, must be 14th today. We get paid on the weekday before that. So I got my check yesterday. So I need to do all of my bills. So this one, actually, I wrote them in here, but I also have a little cheat sheet over here because my printer is down and I usually print out my worksheet to work off of. But I was supposed to get my printer on Thursday. It didn't come in due to weather. Inclement weather caused a delay in the delivery, so I'm still waiting for my printer to come in. And that was one of the expenses that I had that is going to take some creative money pulling. So for groceries for the last week, I spent $127. Do I have the change? Yes, I do. So 100, 10, 20, 5, 6, and I need $1. I always need $1 in this folder. I should probably just break some change down in here so I have it. So I will need to come back off of, oh, well, duh. Let's ignore that. That came out of the gas folder. So go figure. Gas and tolls. Let's go to the groceries and do this out of the right one. So we have 127, and I have, I think, even less change in here. Now I need 5. So I will need to make some change. So I have 122. I need to find a 5 in my unstuffing to make some change. So the household was 55. I should have that, I'm hoping. I do. So I have 40, 50, and 5. Leaves me with 21, which is the correct amount. But I have this in a separate folder because I have to remember that I need 5 for this one because I will forget. I'm actually going to write it down because I will forget. So for groceries. It always happens in the beginning. I don't have enough change built up out of here so that I can pull these easily. So that was household. And oh, I do have some gas expenses, so that's good. So let's see, that was 80. I wrote down 87, that's right, okay. So this one is 87. So 50, you know, I have this here, 50. Do I have a 20? I do not. 50, 60, 70, so 50. Oh, I still need a little bit more room. Whoops, excuse me, sorry, a little clumsy this morning. 50, 60, 70. I said 87, right? 80. 5. Do I have my $2? No, I still have one. 86. I can see how this is going to go today. So I need $1 from gas. There's got to be an easier way for me to do this. All right. We'll just put that over there. I will put these in here. Okay, and that is the gas. And I had one bill come out for my antivirus, which is an annual expense. I don't understand these antivirus companies, I'm telling you. They wanted to charge me $100 to renew it. Yet, if you're a new customer, it's only half of that. So I was thinking about non-renewing it because they want you to do an auto debit of some sort, so like with your credit card. So if you auto renew it, it was $99. So I told them to cancel the auto renewal because I didn't want to pay $100 for my antivirus program when I knew others were cheaper. And so when I canceled it, they popped up, "Hey, why are you leaving?" And I said, "Because of cost." And they're like, "Well, if you stay on the antivirus, or not on the antivirus, if you stay on the automatic withdrawal, once a year fee is all it is, then we will cut it down to $59. I'm like, okay, there's a little bit of a scam going on here, but I went ahead and did it because it was the price I was expecting to pay, not $99. So that subscription, or that cost, was $59. So 50. Oh man, I need ones. And look, I have ones. So we'll go 55. Did I do that right? Nope. 55. 6, 7, 8, 9. $59 for the annual antivirus subscription. So I just don't understand why they do that. You know, they want your business, they get your business, and then they screw you, to put it bluntly. So 59, I should probably double check this one. This one says I have 549 left. Let me just double check to see if I do still have that. I don't think I have this in order, so it's probably not the best. A lot of 20s in this folder. It was kind of in order, sort of, kind of. Some people do these things so eloquently. They're just so jealous, or so smooth in their handling of the money. That's not me. And look, I still have a 20 out of place. So I have 1, 50, 2, 220, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. And what am I supposed to have? 549. Yay! Sometimes these folders, or these envelopes, get me. I just don't have the right amounts in them sometimes. Probably because of things like this where I have to go back and find the money and I don't make a note and I don't do it. So subscriptions. I think this is one where I don't have enough either because I just started keeping this outside of my bank. Because most of my subscriptions are renewed on my credit card because that's how I signed up for them. And so leaving the money in the bank was confusing me a little bit. It was becoming a little cumbersome. So I actually will owe this folder $7. And I will fix that at cash stuffing time because I don't, well, I could do it right now. I could do it. So I have 15, 16, 17, wait a minute. I have 18 and I owed 25. Okay, that's right. So I could do that right now, but before I fix the subscriptions, let me make a note. I want to make sure I pull everything for this printer that was pretty expensive, and I'm hoping works better than the last one I had. I've had a lot of HP printers, and they're pretty also sketchy in terms of you have to use our ink, because if you use the aftermarket ink that you can get online, either at Amazon or usually at Amazon, our printer won't work with it, which I've tried. I know some people can, I cannot. And then if your ink is expired, it won't work in the system, in the printer. And so you can't stock up on ink if you find a sale or anything like that, which of course, HP ink, I don't ever see it on sale, ever. And it's extremely expensive. I was spending $99, $95, $96 at Costco for a color toner cartridge and a black toner cartridge, and they were not that many prints. So now the problem is not the ink, it's not that, it just won't print certain documents. It doesn't like them. I can't find anything online about why that's happening. Oh, fruit fly. So I've kind of given up. I was able to fix some things by hacking like the printer inks, by putting tape over the end, and then the printer ink would magically work because they come with a chip. Long story short, I'm tired of HP for a while, so I actually bought an Epson. So we're going to see how that one works. But let's see. I need to pull out, see, I had a spendy month this month. And it's really hard for me when I don't have enough money in the wallets to figure out where to pull the money from. So I do have a health expense, but I'm going to pull that one from the bank. It was just a prescription that I had because I have $500 in the bank in my long-term savings. I don't have enough cash in here right now for that one. So I am going to, no, in this one, I'm going to pull that one from the bank. And then the pet costs. I had $20 in pet costs, which is in, oopsie, my binders are falling over. For some pet treats, I think it was. Got those at the grocery store. I don't need my pen for this one. So this is $20. Pull out a regular 20. And I should have 39 left, which it looks like I have exactly 39. And then let's see. The school costs. Oh, unexpected expenses. I think that's in here, in this binder. I didn't write it down. Because my one that's on the computer, I have it all color-coded, so I know which binder it's in. You would think I would remember after all this time, but I really don't. So $21 for some unexpected expenses. I don't remember what they are at the moment. I wrote it down and promptly forget. So unless I'm looking at my worksheet, I don't remember what it was for. And that's why I do everything on the computer, so I can keep better notes. But I don't like looking at a tablet or anything while I'm trying to do this. It doesn't seem to work for me very well. Okay, so before I get to the big one that's kind of complicated, being the printer, let me pull out school costs, which I thought were going to go down, but have not. So I need to pull out 330. So this is 1, 2, 53, 30. So I need some change. What did I say? I need 330. So 1, 2, 3, 50. I need a 20 back for these. Oh, okay. Everything's falling apart. Driving me a little crazy. Working in a very limited area, and I don't have it set up very good. So I need the 20 back. So I should have, what did I say left in here? $30. So 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31. I have $31. close enough. I will take it. But I owe $1 to gas, or $1 from gas. Never mind. From the gas folder, not to the gas folder. And that was it out of this one. Let me put them up this way so they don't fall down. So let's see. I did my unexpected expenses. I did my school costs. I did half of the subscriptions. Did my 1 annual bill. I did the pet costs. I did gas. Did the household and the grocery. So I need to do this water and sewer. Pretty sure I didn't do this one. So the water and sewer is another one that I took out of the bank that I had left in there because I actually stuffed this one a little bit larger than what's due because these are variable. So water is $209, which leaves, I didn't even do the math on this one. And right now, so $228 is in the folder, minus $209 is $19. So I wanted to, instead of leaving the overflow for what I was saving for these in the bank, I want to have them in this folder, so in this envelope, so I know exactly what I'm looking for, what I have. So this one, did I say water, sewer, and electric? This is water, sewer, and electric. And the bill was $209, so I have 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Isn't that great? I'm going to put this 20 in here. Take 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Put the 1 here. That leaves me with 19 for the folder. This is fully funded. And I will, not fully funded, but fully paid. And I will separate this up. And now, instead of having that $19 in the bank, I have it in my sinking fund. It's going to be a sinking fund for electric and water. Because I have taken my electric bill and did a even pay for myself. Instead of going through the electric company where they can give you a couple snafus throughout the year, I watched my electric usage for a year and I averaged it out over 12 months and divided that into 24 months total. And so I pull out the same amount each month for each of these utilities and put them in here so that it's more average. Water, not as much because it's already expensive at $209 a month, but I do stuff $230 so I can start to build this folder a little bit. Envelope. Maybe I'll get a month ahead doing it that way. Maybe not. All right, so that was the water and sewer. So that one is done. And fast food, I have to take out of my wallet. And I think I mentioned in the last video, I don't have a normal wallet per se. I have a pouch that I carry because I don't carry purses anymore. Not when I go grocery shopping. They get in the way. They're too much of a hassle. This has a little clip. If I'm in jeans or if anything with a belt loop, I can hang it on that so I don't have to carry it with me. People have a harder time pulling that away from me if they were to try. And this is fast food for 7 days. It's $58. So we're gonna go 20, 40, 50, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I do it that way. And I have this money left over because I did so good the week before and not eating fast food, but this week I did fall off the wagon a little bit. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. So I just didn't feel like cooking meals this week. My daughter was not home most of the week. She was at band practice. She didn't get home till late. So there were a couple of meals I cooked, but not too many. Some nights I'll just eat a sandwich if she's not home. I know, super healthy, but I just don't feel like cooking a big meal. All right, so I got the fast food done. I do still owe groceries, $5 from groceries. So let's see if I have enough change to clean that up. Let's see, groceries is here. Let me put in a 20, take a 10 and 2 5s, and I'll put that 5 there, and put the remainder back in here. And then the gas, I needed $1, so let's see if I can make change for this 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then we'll put the $1 there. So we should be all caught up. Now I can put this in there because I have got the full amount out. And we will close this one back up. And now we will do the big item that I need to pull and get a little creative in the financing with. I was not anticipating buying a printer, but since I have to buy a printer, my daughter needs a printer for school, for her art and for other things that she's working on, and I need it for what I work on. I had to buy it. I didn't probably have to buy this one, but like I said, I didn't want an HP. And I wanted to get one of the ones with the tanks, the refillable tanks, instead of the small cartridges, because the cartridges are just not lasting. So I'm hopeful that these refillable tanks will help, and I'll get a decent amount of prints out of them. So the printer was $590. And generally, I would pull that out of the office folder, but since I have not stocked up that much out of the office, out of any of these folders, really. I'm just now getting them up to a decent spot. But now I have to pull, and I have to pull from some creative areas. So in the office folder, I have $197. So I'm going to pull 180 out of here because I don't want it to be completely empty. So I have 20, 60, 80, I'll finish cleaning that up in a bit. So I am going to take 180 out of this folder. Let me do a little math because I didn't do it beforehand. So this one is going to be 197 minus 590. That leaves me, well, 590 is the total. How do I do that? So I will do 197 minus 180 is $17. So maybe I will put it, I'm going to leave this as a line item, and then I'm going to show what I have taken out. So from the office, minus 180. So that will be $17 in here. How do I do this? This is going to be a little weird item. So this is going to be, I should have left a spot here. This is going to be $17 remaining. And then I'm going to take 590 minus 180. Is 410. And then I am going to, let's see, unexpected expenses. I think that's in this folder as well. Oh, it's right here. So I'm going to take $100 out of here, which does leave this one empty. So that leaves me at 0, and we're going to put $100 into the cost of this printer. So office, unexpected expense minus 100. So that leaves us with 310. So 100 bucks. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. And I am not going to put that in this separator until we're done coming up with the money. And since I did buy this printer at Costco, I am going to take $100 out of the Costco folder. That's technically not what Costco folder is for, but kind of. I generally use it to supplement my groceries because there's certain things that I like there that are not at the regular grocery store. So today, we're going to put it to the office. And how much did I say? $100? Yes. Minus 100. So that leaves us with 41 in here. There's 100 right there. That leaves us with 2041. Okay. Let me tell you, I do enjoy stuffing the folders much more than unstuffing. It's much more satisfying. Let's see. So, unexpected expense. And then I'm going to put these off the screen. Costco minus 100. So that leaves us with 210. And then I was going to take, I have my spending cash in my little wallet. And I haven't spent it on anything, so I'm actually going to put it in here. And that is $39. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $39 from my cash. 30 and 9. And I'm going to have to take $1 from tips to make it an even 40. Because I do like to tip in cash, and I haven't really used much of the tips that I have put aside this week. So I am going to say cash plus tip minus $40. So that leaves us with 170. And then I am going to take 170 out of gas. Yes, that sounds very weird. But in previous videos I had mentioned that my gas folder, I think I have it estimated too high. And gas is super variable for me. Like last week, I didn't even go to work, so I didn't get gas at all. So I have a surplus right now of 674. I want to keep a surplus of about 500 in there. So this works well in this particular case. This is not how I like to do it. So we are going to say today, we're going to put it to the office, and we're going to take out 170, which leaves us with 504 in the folder. Envelope. I don't think I'm ever going to get that right. So I said 170, right? 1, 50, no 20s, and no 10s. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So that's supposed to leave me with 504. I seem like I'm off a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 50, 5, 1, 2. Oh, I'm exact. 504 left in gas, which also supplements times when I have to use extra gas for generators, etc. for hurricane outage, power outages, not just hurricanes. I keep saying hurricanes, but it's not just the hurricanes that are the issue. We just have random power outages here nowadays. If it rains, power out. If the wind blows a little bit, power out. So this one is from gas and the tolls. So minus 170. So we are at 0 for that stinking printer that I didn't anticipate. And my current balance today in what folder is this? Office folder, envelope, is $17 because I didn't want to empty it completely. This is another one that I need to buy some things from Amazon. I was trying to build it up and could not build it up because now I put all of it towards pretty much a printer. So I'm gonna have to get creative in my financing there again as well. And this should be $5.90 hopefully. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 50. All right, I can see how it's gonna be. 250, clear, 250 plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40 plus 140, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, I seem to be way off. I'm gonna have to count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could be my handy dandy calculator. Let's try this again. Sometimes it just messes me up. All right, let's try one more time. 150, 250, so 250 plus, 250 plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40. Is that right? 140, 140, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm slowing down because my brain is making me think I'm off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Are you yelling at the screen telling me where I'm off? And then 10 ones. So that says 490 and I needed 590. So what did I miss? I either missed unexpected expenses or how much did I take out of the office? Let me check unexpected expenses real quick because that's an even 100 that I was to take out of here. You know I'm going to have to go back and watch the video so that I can figure out what I did. Did I take the money out of here? Maybe I didn't take the money out of here, but I must have. I'm supposed to have, yeah, I didn't take it out of here. Genius. So I was supposed to take 180 out of here, but that would give me too much money in here. Maybe I only took 100. I am supposed to have $17, so let's do it that way. Say, look, 15, 16, 17, and that leaves us with 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100. Well, there is the missing money. I don't know exactly what I did. Looks like I only took 80 out somehow. Man, Space Ranger, let me tell you, how do I manage to do those things? I don't even know. I don't even know. All right. But checking it was useful because I would have been off. And and wondering why I was off, because that's my MO. All right, so we should have 590 in here. Do you think we have it? Do you think? I'm hoping. So let's see. 50, 150, 150 on top. 250, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 10 ones. I don't need to count those again because I counted them twice. So we are at 590 plus the 10 ones. Amen. Okay. So the only thing I need to go back and fix is some creative financing for subscriptions. Subscriptions. Because since I had just started that folder, actually I don't need to because I had left the money in the bank. I didn't pull it all out last time. So I will just use the money that's in the bank instead of trying to create it from thin air out of my binders and folders. Envelopes. And then there was one more thing. What was it? I guess that's it. But I'm not 100% sure. Can you tell? I don't know why this is so complicated for me sometimes. I think it's because I'm doing something and I'm moving on to the next thought in my brain, and then it doesn't allow me to actually do the thing I'm working on at that moment the right way, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure why I do that. So let's see what we have in total. Yep, I'm going to use this again too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 500. 150, 250, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40. Okay. 500 and ones. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, right? 152, 50, 152, 53, 54, 55. Okay, 550s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40. 30, 40 plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40. 140, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. It's $15.74 plus $20 on my desk from my daughter plus $31 from my daughter for her fast food. That's got me to $16.25 back on the credit card. And that should zero out the credit card. All right, so sorry, thanks for sticking with me through that one. If you stuck all the way through, that's bananas, because I was annoyed. I can imagine you were annoyed. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you would like to find my channel again. I cannot find people. If I don't subscribe to them, they just disappear into the ether. Please leave me comments if you have questions or if you have any comments on what I was doing today. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.